Radio.
You are now listening to iCreate Radio Show.
Competition, starve them out. I ain't friends with none of you niggas, none of them. Matter of fact, I don't even like you. I don't like you niggas, lying ass niggas. Talk about you did this and did that. Did what? Sold this, made that. What you sell, nigga? You're lying. Let's get it. We some real niggas from the streets, don't fuck with y'all guys. Lying in your raps about shit you don't buy. All my niggas strapped with 9s and 4-5s. Talking out your ass, guaranteed you gon' die.
Start the competition.
Cause we running the streets.
Start the competition.
We don't want you to eat.
Start the competition.
All these rappers is weak. in the streets, so I never cared. All about the dough, grinding, sleep, rain, and snow. DVMG, we the next to blow. Fuck a hater, bitch too. All they yapping out your mouth, get a drive-through. Starve the competition, y'all can't eat. OGs told me hold it down, so I'm dropping heat. Hit it, but they love it, I'm something they can't fuck with. All they do is lie, talking about how they ride or die. No one believes you, you bitch I can see through. Get you duct tape and kill your family to see through. Pop bottles for the celebration. At the top of the game is where a nigga aiming. They constantly saying, I'm one of the best. CBMG, nigga, the squad. We some real niggas from the streets, gon' fuck with y'all guys. Lying in your raps about shit you don't buy. All my niggas strapped with 9s and 4-5s. Talking out your ass, guaranteed you gon' die.
Start the competition.
Cause we run in the streets.
Start the competition.
We don't want you to eat.
Start the competition.
All these rappers is weak, so we gon'
Start the competition.
they keep dropping this heat. Now you wanna hate on me? Go ahead. Come in my hood, a gun get pointed at your forehead. One shot, you're dead. No making it die, I see you. It's a problem if I see you. Your crew, a bunch of pussies. Talking about guns they spray. I'm self-made, I made my way. Sometime today I'll be sipping Henny, laid back. Bad bitch with mad tats, fat ass of course. You gon' hate for sure. My mind on money, pushing a Porsche. 9/11, ever since 9/11. Been thinking about bombing rappers for trash rapping. I'm a beast, disrespectful. Niggas strapped in the car, twisted metal. Yeah, bring the shovel, we putting dirt on them. The time was up when we got the word on real niggas from the streets gon' fuck with y'all guys. Lying in your raps about shit you don't buy. All my niggas strapped with 9s and 4-5s. Talking out your ass, guaranteed you gon' die.
Start the competition.
Cause we run in the streets.
Start the competition.
We don't want you to eat.
Start the competition.
All these rappers is weak, so we gon'
Start the competition.
they keep dropping this heat.
Start the competition.
Cause we run in the streets.
Start the competition.
We don't want you to eat.
Start the competition.
All these rappers is weak, so we gon'
Start the competition.
they keep dropping this heat.
Start the competition.
Cause we run in the streets.
Start the competition.
We don't want you to eat.
Start the competition.
All these rappers is weak, so we gon'
Start the competition.
they keep dropping this heat.
Welcome to my party, won't you welcome to my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White girl, wasted, yeah, she be on the mollies. Now it's welcome to my party, won't you welcome to my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy, wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. Now it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy, wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy, wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party. I show you how to do it. First fill up my cup, then turn up my music. White boy, wasted, I be getting to it. I like the way she moving, so I add her to my movement. And then welcome to my party. Shorty, what you drink? You ain't tryna sip, okay, what do you want, some gang? Bitch, I'm going hard, like I'm in the paint. I ain't tryna lay up with her, said I'm tryna bang. Now welcome to my party, and we gon' live it up. We don't give a fuck, and it's probably cause we live it up. My niggas in the front, bitches in the back. Bring them all together. sipping on some yak. If she ain't trying to party, then I ain't got no rap. Girl, don't you know I'm too wasted, too faded, on my way to greatness. By the west of Watts, we ran through like Ruby to the party. Won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White girl wasted, yeah, she be on the mollies. Now it's welcome to my party. Won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, we be getting saucy. Now it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party.
Welcome to my party. I'm fucking with the Henny and she fucking with Bacardi. She tapped me on my shoulder, then that's when she called me. Then she threw me on the wall, that's when she gave me a wally. Now that's what I call a party. Still rock by the cases. Drinking this shit straight and I'm not gonna chase it. Drinking this shit straight and I'm not gonna waste it. And they say that I'm a racist cause I'm white. Boy, it wasted time to get fucked up. It's time to get groovy. Lights, camera, action. It's time to make a movie. Every time we hit the club shit, we don't even need ID. Walk in straight to the back. We in VIP. On my grand hustle shit. Niggas think I'm TIP. Leave them bitches hypnotized. Them bitches think I'm B.I.G. And I'm feeling right in this party. Yeah, I'm right in this party. I can show you how to do it. I'm the life for the party. And I snuck my burner and my knife in this party. Cause a nigga too hot to fight up in this party. Shit, I'm looking good, feeling right up in this party. I'ma do this till I die. I'm the life for the party.
Welcome to my party, won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White girl wasted, yeah, she be on the mollies. Now it's welcome to my party, won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, we be getting saucy. Now it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And welcome to my party here, but that ain't nothing new. As you see, I do my thing, and you know I'm comfortable. On my way to the party, and you know she coming too. Tell her, won't you call some friends? Ask them if they coming through. We gon' listen to some music, introduce them to the crew. Tell her me casa su casa, that mean go get comfortable. Say she like the way we stuntin', but we tell her it ain't nothing. You know that was just a little profit from an onion. Now I'm back to business, kill these rappers, lead a witness. Just so they can go tell everybody how I did it. I'm writing all these rhymes because I'm trying to make a living. My middle finger high to anybody that ain't with it. Now it's welcome to my party. Girl, we gon' get lifted. I ain't talking dress when I say I'm getting twisted. Grab your little frame and then I flip it like a gymnast. Pull up off the shots, but you know I'm gon' keep sipping. Now it's welcome to my party. Won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White girl wasted, yeah, she be on the mollies. Now it's welcome to my party. Won't you walk into my party? Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, we be getting saucy. Now it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party. Welcome to my party. Shots of Patron, big cups of Bacardi. Take her to the bedroom, she be getting naughty. White boy wasted, yeah, we be getting saucy. And it's welcome to my party.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to iCreate Radio Show. Welcome back for our third week.
Yeah.
Starting it off strong.
Yeah.
This is me, Lady DV.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Ray D. ROCKAFELLA in the building. Shout out to whole New York City. Shout out to the whole world. Shout out my man DJ Skip. Shout out to Tiny. Shout out my homegirl Lady DV. Shout out my man Dave. FLO Empire Radio. Let's get into it.
Yeah. All right, let's recap on what we just heard. We opened up strong again with Billy Rubin, Don't Let Me Down. Second track coming in from Dollar Vision off of DVMG, getting ready to start the competition.
Mike Dowell's Howl.
KMOB2 coming soon. Pay attention. Last track, Welcome to My Party by A Million Buck featuring FLU out of Philly. We represent.
Shout out to the whole Philly.
We representing this week, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot in store. We have a huge guest coming on tonight. He should be here, gracing our presence in a few minutes. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Ooh. This is the Imperial Merge. I'm Cheyenne. Oh yeah. And that's Loverboy. We here to do what those other dudes can't do. Listen, mama.
Now, baby, I know things haven't been the same between us. No. So I'm taking this time to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna work on all the things I need to. 'Cause the last thing in this world that I need is to lose you. I don't wanna lose you, baby. No, 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 no. I want you to stay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Stay with me so we can work it out. I want you to stay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Stay with me so we can work it out.
I've been up all night and day, trying to find a perfect word for you to stay. Stay, baby. Oh, listen, baby. In the back of my mind, it's been played over and over again. And now that we're here, it just ain't worked out as I planned. I'm down on my knees, saying, baby, don't go.
I want you to stay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Stay with me so we can work it out. I want you to stay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Just stay with me so we can work it out.
And baby, all you gotta do is tell me what I gotta do, and I'll do it. So you that piece of the puzzle that I've been missing, and I need that, baby. Your lover boy. Tell her.
I promise to love you. I want you to stay. Stay with me. I promise to love you more. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Stay with me. I promise to love you more. I want you to stay. Stay with me. I promise to love you more. Stay with me. Please stay a little while. Stay with me. I promise to love you more. I promise to love you more. All I ever wanted was to be with someone like you. Oh, girl, I promise to love you more. There'll be no more hanging out all night.
You see, I done cooked your dinner. I'm running your bath for water, baby. I got everything laid out just the way you like it.
See, baby, I'll be your everything. I'll be your one and only man. I promise to give you the world.
Yeah, what up, world? That's my mans and my guys emerged out of Kansas City, Missouri. Shout
Yo,
out
I don't understand why they're not signed. Seriously.
Yeah, they sound real good. I like their music.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that. Like I said, that's my people's emerge. They're building up a sound down there. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do the damn thing.
Emerge, if y'all listening, holler, man.
Call in.
ASAP.
Yeah, definitely call in, fellas. I'm going to give y'all the number to call in so we can do the damn thing and start networking, you dig?
We need you in NYC for a showcase. Stay tuned. We're going to have a showcase coming up in the near future that's going to debut and start off in NYC, and we're going to take it down to Atlanta. Details soon to come with that, but Emerge, I definitely need you to headline the show, at least open. Oh my God, like.
How soon y'all can get here?
My dogs. Those my dogs. Those my dogs. So how do you feel about that, Tiny? How you like their songs? A-OK? My homegirl Tiny say A-OK.
All right, we're going to get into this next track.
Drop the beat.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Let them feel the melody. Straight up. Flex. Right? Work.
We can go down the road, putting pounds in the air.
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 Putting pounds in the air. We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of that.
Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds of the air. Girl, you can take control. Putting pounds in the air. 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 We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air. Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds in the air. We can go down that road.
Take a trip in the light with a stack and the Mac in the back. Cause whatever what you want for it. Bring it back to the track, whip it up. Give a fuck if you strap this, whatever we can go for it. Got half of a bird, nigga, fuck what you heard. Not bad for a nigga with his own corner. Went from a struggler to a hustler. Not bad, bad bitches, nigga, when the show's over. Smoke good, whole hood on that kush shit. If I could push more blow, I be hood rich. Good dick, make a broke bitch trip. So sick of these hoes hit the road in my new whip. That's how I do it. Yeah. So cold, I'm the truest. Too fly in a suit and tie, like send it by on the boat with my booty. You this nigga from the D with the weed so loud, bring the crowd to his knees. I'm a 313 D-boy, not a decoy. I could bring joy by the sound of the keys. That's a dope boy thing. Whip it to a chicken, that's a dope boy slang. In and out of town, got the pounds right now. Hit me when I touch down, not a coke boy gang.
We can go down that road. Putting pounds in the air.
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 Putting pounds in the air. We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of that.
Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds of the air. Girl, you can take control. Putting pounds in the air. 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 We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air. Moving pounds in the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds in the air. We can go down that road.
No hoopers, no rings, nigga. Round here, just shooters, more fiend, niggas. Got the beam on the Ruger. If I do ya, I maneuver like the Dream Hakeem on the team, nigga. Do a line with your bitch. She line, she sniff. Give a grind on quick, got my mind on bricks, time to shine off this. Yeah, take it back to the block. Chop that back at the spot. Where they put the crack ass snapback fit with the fifth in the backpack. Clock better cop, whoa. Young Vato, some call me Pablo. Yes, Capo, get the blow from Chicago. Black Tahoe, 4 cats, no wax, crack, no strap, more packs than a Lambo. Get it? That Green Bay shit, that's a fiend day, gon' lean on the bitch. Wish niggas dream on the team like the clips, put a bitch on the screen like I seen out a flick. Another Quelo, they hoes, they gon' do it if I say so. They know play the role they getting paid for. Broke niggas hate what? They don't got the cake up.
We can go down that road. Putting pounds in the air.
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 Putting pounds in the air. We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of that.
Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds of the air. Girl, you can take control. Putting pounds in the air. 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 We can go down that road. Moving pounds of the air. Moving pounds of the air.
Moving pounds of the shit.
Moving pounds in the air.
It's not really how you start. It's not about a leg. It's about the overall race. And that's one of the reasons why I'm a marathon runner. I ain't no sprinter. I can walk out my door right now, run a marathon, right now. And that's what separates you from me.
Niggas wanna shine like Diddy, but don't grind like Puff. Like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff. Niggas don't grind like Puff. My niggas on they grind late nights, early mornings for the rush. For the rush, for the rush, for the rush, for the rush, for the rush. Niggas don't grind like us. Hold on. Youngin' out the jacks, I ain't no limits. That gin sport with the Mac air holes in it. That same crack that I took, what I sold niggas. I'ma be that nigga one day, I told niggas. And I show niggas with the style and the flow. Nigga pulled up on the ab every time, had hoes in it. A-trip, brand new, chewing, getting more chicken. Wasn't niggas my age, eating with them old niggas. No nigga, they ain't never had a glow. Nah, nights running up the block when I let it blow. The dread on Ellery, had it for the low. Had a flow to the spot, got rushed by the folks. How you gon' be that nigga and live a life? Practice like AI, tryna be Mike. Broke plenty nights, tryna blow overnight. They don't see what it take, all they see is looking right. Wanna shine like Diddy, but don't grind like Puff. Like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff. Niggas don't grind like Puff. My niggas on they grind late nights, early mornings for the rush. For the rush, for the rush, for the rush, for the rush, for the rush. Niggas don't grind like us. No, niggas wanna shine like Diddy, but don't grind like Puff. Like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff. Niggas don't grind like Puff. My niggas on they grind late nights, early mornings for the rush. For the rush, for the rush, for the rush. For the rush, for the rush, for the rush. Niggas don't grind like us. Tell you how they told me, young and get the stack. Some of niggas playing with them things, they be trapping. Either way, I tell them nigga grind, make it happen. Times we was down, hated life with a passion. Getting to the money, every number in a fraction. Started from the bottom to the top, know it's action. Call my niggas to the table if I see them slacking. Remind them of the picture, getting rich is the caption. No grind, no shine, nigga, that's that. I'm trying to get it like the 80s and I'm fat cat. Living fast, sometimes I gotta backtrack. I got a pistol in the Bible with a stash at. Grind like Puff, I'ma shine like Diddy. Feeling like Puff when that nigga found Biggie. More money, more problems, truth. More hoes, no problems. We the niggas wanna shine like Diddy, but don't grind like Puff. Nah, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff, like Puff. Niggas don't grind like Puff. My niggas on they grind late nights, early mornings for the rush, 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 for the rush. Niggas don't grind like us. Nah, niggas wanna shine like Diddy, but don't grind like Puff. Like Puff, like Puff, that's what it takes. Like Puff, like Puff, like Puff. Niggas don't grind like Puff. We gon' see this money goes on they grind late nights, early mornings for the rush. For the rush, for the rush. Give us a little while. For the rush, for the rush, for the rush. We ain't gon' niggas stop, don't grind like us. CGs.
Man, there ain't no ego in getting this paper.
Tough times don't last long, but real niggas do. You can't fade me, nigga. Pape Gang Records, I'm back. You already know what it is. Choose sides, and niggas speculate. Let's get it.
Illuminati talk, you don't know who you dealing with. All this talk, speculation about this paper shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand work. On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand. Illuminati talk, you don't know who you dealing with. All this talk, speculation about this paper shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand work. On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand.
See, Felipe ain't pay the prices that we pay. Nigga, that's a no-go like jail phones in 3 ways. Construction worker, but I deal with a different brick. My union workers in the hood all on the strip. For every dollar that you get, man, I get 3. I'm campaigning with the work, yeah, it's on me. My wrist on freeze, I need to let it all out. You talking money, but your buck's young like down south. My operation flows smooth, I'm moving 10 a day. I put cheese on your head like I'm from Green Bay. Pure linen looking good off the Gucci loafers. Driver pulled around front, yeah, I'm in the chauffeurs. Can't move with the pistol cause the game changed. Got knocked for a warrant, now this nigga naming names. On my block in my hood, I'd rather play the pitcher. But I don't want strikeouts, I want a lot of hitters.
Illuminati talk, you don't know who you dealing with. All this this talk, speculation about this fake shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand what? On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand. Illuminati talk, you don't know who you're dealing with. All this talk, speculation about this fake shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand what? On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand.
I got bottles on ice like a hockey puck. Try your luck, you become the target. All because I'm sparkling. VVS diamonds in the gold, top market. You know it. Bitches give me kisses on the neck, can you mark it? Owner of the club, he roll out the red carpet. Buying out the bar, so the haters call me heartless. The valet smile when he see them blue headlights. The tent smoke gray and the plate say pape light. God bless the feds, they controlling the drug trade. Claim me smoking haze, but he puffing on rope spray. Bottom of the fourth and he fucking up chain J. Fumble on the goal, now he crying for replay. Money make the world go round, I can't agree. That's why I like to shop around prices on keys. Top down, doing about 80, feeling the breeze. Take a good look at yourself, now look at me. No comparison.
Illuminati talk, you don't know who you're dealing with. All this talk, speculation about this fake shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand what? On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand. Illuminati talk, you don't know who you're dealing with. All this talk, speculation about this fake shit. Nigga, I'ma stand up. Did my 6 hand what? On rad and snitch, nigga, this is the hand though.
Back on my ish again. They out of place like kids never blending in. If the beat skip, just blend me in. Bet I hit the right spot like lesbians. Yeah, I'm on my cry now, laugh later. 4/5 rubber grip, what's poppin', player? I'll be the one without a gun. Nah, when it's wartime, get hog-tied. Potato head, get they ass french fried. Disrespect, no sir. Bring that life to an end. Closure, what I'm supposed to. Stand there and let y'all pop off, hoping the cops is near. I'll be the one without a gun. Out of here, get it real live, Brooklyn to the graveside. Time to roll, I'm in the car with a brave ride. Cruising through the city high where the towers died. Taught to hate ourselves before my own genocide. Another homicide, block taped up. Another court sleeping, when they gon' wake up? I'll be the one without a gun. Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. What a nigga told me while loading them clips. And in the midst of war, innocent get hit. And when the tides get high, they abandon ship. That's why you room for self, deuce under the belt. Or something nearby when that tension get felt, you see. I'll be the one without a gun. Times is changing, revolution coming. Money hard to get, young niggas dumbing. Illuminati plots, government on something. And Hell's Kitchen, us they baking in the oven. But we still thugging with the soul of Tupac. B.I.G. in our bloods, but they both got shot. Damn, I'll be the one without a gun. But where I'm from is 3.5. Still walk with it, take that chance. Especially summertime, every night they blam. Big brother watching, get it all on cam. Then come lock us up when the life get lost. From there, a life sentence and a trip up north. But I'll be the one without a gun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest, Mr. Julito McCullum, just stepped into the building.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
You know what I'm saying? We thank you for coming through, brother. Thank you for coming through.
No doubt.
Definitely a pleasure. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, we don't want to correlate The Wire to you because you're bigger than that.
Right.
Every actor, actress getting into the game is always stuck to a role, and I know how they hate it sometimes.
Yeah.
Tell us about Julito.
Well, in that regard, I'm actually fine with the roles I play. I'm fine with not necessarily being typecast, but with the roles I play, because I feel as African Americans, especially in our community, and young African Americans, we have a story to be told, and the media and TV and film, they're a little afraid to speak these stories, like the naming prices or the inevitable defeats of Mr. Impeach. They're afraid to tell these stories. So in my career, what I've always wanted to do was tell those stories of people who I grew up with or what I've been through in my life. So I'm fine with it.
That's what's up. Tell us, where are you from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn stand up. Brooklyn stand up.
Flatbush.
Okay, now Canarsie over here.
I live in Canarsie now.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Right.
So good question is who influenced you to act?
Honestly, I've been active for 12 years now, and I've only enjoyed it for like 3 years. Wow. Honestly, when I first started, I was a young kid. My mom was a hustler, and she said, "Listen, you got a talent. I see it, and we gonna get you in the door some way." But as a kid, you don't know, like, you don't care about going on movie sets and things like that. I was a young kid. I wanted to hang with my friends. I wanted to go to the parties, and I couldn't do a lot of that stuff. So, but then as an adult now, I've grown to learn that acting is therapeutic. Acting it helps me through my life. It gets me through days, and it's something that people, when they look at, to see them look at me and feel what I've done on the screen is dope. So I just really got into it. So, but my mom, she was the driving force for that.
Cool. That's what's up.
So you working on any projects right now?
Yeah. Right now I got a few joints, man. I took some time to really just get my career back on track, and not that it fell off, but it's certain times I was a child actor, and to go from child actor to adult actor is kind of tough, and not too many people have the chance to do it. So I wanted to do it the correct way. So now I'm in a good place. 2015 gonna be a good year. I got a joint with me and Kiki Palmer coming called Brotherly Love. That's gonna be a good joint. We set out in Philly. Shout out to everybody that was a part. That cast is phenomenal. We got everybody, you name it, they in it. But I got that joint. I got a joint with Diane Lane and Dakota Fanning and Common coming called Every Secret Thing.
Wow,
that's gonna be good.
That's gonna be major. That sounds major.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's a thriller also. It's something different that I've ever done. So that's a good story. And I got a few joints. I got this romantic comedy coming called Dating Game.
Yeah, that's what we saw on your IG.
Yeah, Dating Game, the movie. Shout out to my dude Kel Spencer. That's his idea. Okay. And it's cool. I'm just trying to do different things. I'm trying to do different
Diversity
things.
is a must.
Yeah. And also the creators of The Wire are doing this new mini series called Show Me a Hero. So I'm in that joint, and that's why I cut my hair for that project. So that's gonna be a good joint too. It's sort of like The Wire, but it's set in Yonkers, and it's a true story. It's about this guy. He was the first young mayor in the country, and he became mayor of Yonkers at a time when they were moving public housing into middle class neighborhoods. So that divide started with the middle class, and then the
regentrification.
Exactly, it started. That's when that started. So, and it's an incredible story. So David Simon, he's a mastermind in what he does, and this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
That's definitely dope. Let me ask you a question. Most actors or actresses, when they start to fall off, they resort to reality. Do you ever see yourself doing reality?
No. Well, if it makes sense, I wouldn't do Love and Hip Hop or.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't see it for the love of Julito, nothing like that.
I wouldn't do that. My life is crazy within itself, so I probably wouldn't even be able to be on TV in that regard. But I feel as an actor, that's what I want to do. I really don't want to. Because I do music, I do want to tell my stories, but not in a love and hip hop or not against what they're doing. It's cool, I watch it, but I wouldn't want to do it in that regard. But if it was something when I get older, if I with my family and friends, that'd be cool. If it's more in a funny light, but
more so like the T.I. or the Nelly show,
something like that would be cool. Something like that would be cool because we do have fun. So, but not love and hip hop though.
Okay.
I want to ask you about the charity game past weekend. You cast made for The Wire.
No, it wasn't really the cast. It was just me and Mac Wild. Shout out to Mac. It was me and him, and what it is they do this. It's an organization called the Life Camp. Shout out to Erica Ford, and she does this event every year called Peace Week. It's a week of just pushing peace around our neighborhoods, and this year they had a dope idea to put together a celebrity charity basketball game.
That's what's up.
Me and Mac went, and we had a great time.
That's what's up.
Do you indulge in a lot of positive things such as that, like the charity games?
Yeah, I
back
try
to the community and stuff like that.
I try to as much as possible. I try to play my part because at the end of the day, I am from places like The Wire and places like in the neighborhoods the shows I've played in. So I do want kids to see, I came from nothing. When I got in this industry, I was 13, me and my mom, and my mom got 8 kids. We didn't know what we was gonna do. But she hustled every day and tried to make it happen. Got me to a point where I am now, which is dope. And people need to see stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we have a lot of kids out here they lost hope. And just me going and playing in games like that, or going to talk to people when they stop me in the street, I feel like that's doing my part.
I'm feeling his vibe. He's like, you're very humble.
Yeah, you're very positive.
Very laid
you're
back,
very positive.
Very
positive.
You're that kid. When I used to go to the after school at one of the PSs, it's just like you grew up around each other, and it's sad because not a lot made it with you.
Right.
So you got to see some fall by the wayside, some the streets take, some society take, and just lose them.
And it's unfortunate because we need more peace weeks, and we need more young people that's successful going and talking to these kids, because at the end of the day, kids they don't do well with adult guidance necessarily. When adults talk to kids, they don't really get
like, whatever.
Yeah, they're just like whatever.
They see it as authority. Like,
exactly.
Okay, you're
we don't do well
me.
with authority figures. So when you have somebody that's still close in age but successful, and I feel I've grown to get my mind in the right place, I go and chop it up with young kids because they get me more so than they would get. Nothing against adult, but they get me more so than they would get
They can relate better.
They can relate.
To you.
They can relate.
And that's what you're right. You're definitely right, because unfortunately, and I don't say this to be facetious or anything or condescending, you have a lot of kids who only grew up in single parents homes, such as yourself, correct?
Right. Yes.
There was no father figure. Depending on who the oldest child is, that becomes the next mommy or daddy, whoever the missing link is.
Right.
So you can only relate to a person on that level, especially when you see your moms get up every day and bust her ass.
Right.
It gives you a hunger, like, I don't want to see mom like this no more.
Yeah.
I have a mother who raised 3 kids by herself, thank God, in a prominent neighborhood where she lives. But I watched, it was days, my mother didn't, I saw my mother at 6 o'clock in the morning when she left, and I didn't see her until 6 o'clock the next morning when she left again. And here it is, it's just me. My brothers was running the street, so it's just me in this big old house.
And you're not the only one, though. There are millions of other kids who've gone through the same situation, but it's about people coming. When you're a young kid, you just need somebody to talk to you. And I feel like times have changed, where back in the day, remember, if you were a kid and you were outside too late, a neighbor would be like, yo, what are you doing? Get in the house. Nowadays we don't have that.
Yeah, now back in the days in the 80s.
Now the parent, I grew up in the 90s, but I know, but that's where it started. It started from the 70s, 80s when that would happen, when kids would be outside and the community was parents. Now
it takes a village.
Things changed now.
Unfortunately, it's changed.
It's crazy because now I just saw the news last night. There was some kid slammed his teacher because the teacher took the cell phone from him.
I did see that.
Oh wow!
And I was like,
son.
But I also saw yesterday a teacher take a phone from a kid and throw it in the fish tank. Did y'all see that video? He told him to take his phone, to put his phone away. He said, "I'm texting my mom." He took it and threw it in the water in the fish tank. So
wow.
It goes both ways. It's about how you do it.
No, but in this video, you saw the teacher clearly take his phone, and he had it less than 2 seconds, and the kid just came and like
he was like
TKO'd him. Wow.
He was like, boom. I was like, wow. I'm like, and that's it's like you said, it's like I think our generation was the last generation to respect authority.
Right. Yeah. Right.
This half and half of this new generation coming up. Some of them respect adults, some of them respect authority, and some of them like are just gone because of what they saw, because their mother went through this, or because their father.
Yeah. And then it also happens to be with the fact that the parents are now a little younger.
Right.
Before, but it's a different factors to it, but we could have this conversation
all day.
All day.
I'm not lying.
That's why I play I do the little I can, by taking certain roles that speaks to my peers, and by having conversations with them or doing stuff like Peace Week, charity games.
Right.
It all helps.
I don't mean to jump back into The Wire.
No,
the
we
one
can
part
talk
about
about
The Wire I respected is at the end when you linked with the old captain.
Yeah, when he adopted me.
Right. Like that showed like there is still hope,
There's
because
still
out
hope.
of all the kids in as nasty as his name and Bryce was,
Right.
he saw that sparkle in your eye. He saw something more.
Right.
And for your father, Weebay, to say you gonna let that boy go, like
It's powerful.
it spoke volumes.
Yeah,
Volumes.
and we need that. We need more Colvins. That was the
Right,
guy who
Mr.
adopted.
Colvin.
Yeah, we need more of that because he cared.
He did.
Especially when he shouldn't have, because Naaman, like you said, Naaman was
a piece of work.
He was a piece of work, and he cared, and Naaman made it out, which is giving people hope that
Right.
you can make it out of your situations, especially somebody who, like a Naaman, he was born into it. His father was this ruthless killer.
Right.
He grew up in this, this
That
drug
neighborhood.
family. So,
Exactly.
but he made it, and that shows hope. That shows hope.
Definitely.
Okay, we're gonna get back into a couple of tracks.
Let's get into the music.
Yeah, some music. That's what we're about to do. What's next on the playlist?
We got that Varsity Music headboard.
Let's get it.
Varsity Music. It's your boy Sir.
Baby, when the sun goes down, I can't wait to hear your sound. Knocking on the headboard, I'ma make it back for
Reverse cowgirl, missionary too. From the back and side to side, all around the room. Skin sweet when I'm in deep, no intermission, no breaks. I do whatever it takes, got you switching up your pace. I love just how it tastes, promise I won't let it waste. When I'm licking and I'm sucking, sweat all running down your face. I want this to last forever, baby, you make me better. Already soaking wet, I bet I'll make you wetter. You hit the headboard like running from me, I'ma step forward like Michelle out in the public. Pinky when we layin', pussy run the world, that's that pinky in the brain. I don't wanna hear another sound, another sound, another sound. Ooh baby, when it goes down, light slow, make me proud, make me proud, make me proud.
Baby, when the sun goes down, I can't wait to hear your sound. Knocking on the headboard, I'ma make it back for. I know just what to do to get you in the mood. Yeah, I'ma make it back for. You're knocking on the headboard, knocking on the headboard.
Let me get inside your head and tell you what I'm thinking. If you give me the pleasure, then I'm gonna have you screaming. Now this is your evening, candlelights and some dinner. With a walk in the garden, let me paint you a picture. Can I take you back to the crib after the walk in the dog, walk in the park, holding your hand as long as we talk. Not watching the clock at the spot, R&B on, headboard knocking. Shorty get it poppin'.
I just wanna hear you in my ear. To me the sound is crystal clear. Pleasure on all types of measures. I just wanna please you, girl. Baby, when the sun goes down, I can't wait to hear your sound. Knocking on the headboard, I'ma make it back for. I know just what to do to get you in the mood. Yeah, I'ma make it back for. Now you're knocking on the headboard. I'ma make it back for. I'ma make it back for. I'ma make it back for. I'ma make it back for.
Yeah, Brooklyn, yeah.
It's your boy Vega, the illustrator. Now far from a hater. This is Front Page Music Group. Right about now, about to fuck with my nigga Fifth Ave. Oh yeah, fuck how these other niggas sound, what they look like. Town business.
These bars is like bare knuckle boxing. Swimming in the ocean with the motherfucking sharks fin. Heartless, after this you might not like me. This hidden animosity, just possible and unlikely. But here's my opinion, I don't give a fuck. You niggas thought I was dead, but I was down on my luck. Well, duck, goose, a couple shots for you birds. If I ever start shitting, I'ma smother you with turds. Same word, I heard that I was this and that, but it doesn't mean much if it's behind my back. So fuck that, I keep it moving like poetry in motion. It isn't worth a penny like a subway token. Forget about modesty, honesty, best policy. Sometimes I feel like there's nobody hot as me. No camaraderie, I'm going out for self. I wish you all good luck, the best of wealth and health, and that's that.
This ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Aki? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way. This ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Poppy? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way.
I folded in the snake pit, I hear them all hissing. Better be prepared for this level of competition. I'm sitting here wishing, hoping and praying. A rapper say my name so my next song is slam. I'm riding in the lane a lot of artists ain't built for. I spit top tier shit, careers get killed, boy. Yeah, now everybody take notice. I'm about to blow the spot like a strap with explosives. You already noticed, the name's legendary. Now show me love like the 14th of February. A level of supremacy that can't be surpassed. These is throwaway balls, I got more in the stash. Flash from the pictures, first like the O's. I used to be the bad seed, but now I'm the black rose. Welcome to the pros, no room for the novice. Instead of rap songs, you should write and draw comics, motherfucker.
This ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Aki? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way. This ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Poppy? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way.
Yeah, I admit, I've been spitting in commercial. People that knew me said I came full circle. Like the color purple, I've been working like a slave. Forget about the curfew, y'all niggas late. Shouldn't be amazed, cause I've been doing this for years. I know the true meaning of blood, sweat, and tears. I have no fear, success or failure. All I have is my words and my genitalia. But boy, I tell you, these niggas is crazy. Every time I see some sucker shit, it just doesn't faze me. I'm feeling so wavy, bigger belly max, nigga. Use your man voice if it's something you wanna ask. Hashtag facts, you can post that to Twitter. Ain't a damn thing sweet, cause I'm feeling so bitter. See me on the warpath, horse in the chariot. The name's been fast, son, there is no comparison.
Yo, this ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Aki? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way. This ain't a hobby, we do this from the bodega back to the block to the lobby. What up, Poppy? Every day, all day. Shout out the hood in a major way.
All right.
He's sitting in the studio with Julito McCullum. Am I pronouncing your name?
No, Julito.
Julito.
So we gotta say it like Julito.
I apologize.
It's all right.
I gotta roll that tongue.
You
I gotta
said
get
it better
that.
than a lot of people though, cause
I be messing it up myself
it's
too.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. Top 5 artists that are alive.
Oh dang!
You know we got to do that, bro.
No, it's all good. It's all good. My favorite artist of all time is Jay-Z. Jay-Z number 1.
Okay, take it easy over there.
Jay-Z.
We know we take it
Listen.
easy.
The old Kanye
Listen,
West.
Linda.
The old, yeah, he kept it funky.
Kanye
The
West,
old,
yeah. I don't know what's up with him now, but
Him to turn him out.
man.
J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole. Drake.
Okay,
and,
Drizzy. Okay. Shout out to whole Canada.
Yeah, word up. And I don't know. I don't know about the next one, but yeah, those 4. Those are Those are my top
Top
four.
Okay.
Top four.
Okay.
So the fifth one is constant rotation.
Yeah, whoever's hot, but I don't know. I listen to a lot of R&B.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We all got to balance. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Definitely need to balance. Yes, good.
I want to ask you, when you release your first track, will it be a mixtape or
That's
EP?
that's the what me and my team are going through right now. We're not sure what exactly. I personally, I want the records to
Mesh.
I want the records to decide what happens with the project. If the
Okay.
records blow,
Right.
we album of course. But if if they sizzle, then
It's
we
going to be
go
on piff.com,
mixtape.
right? For the
But depends because I got like 3 big records that I'm gonna put out, and if they hit how we expect it to, it's gonna be an album. So we're gonna go the album route, and then the label situation and all that'll happen. But I'm just taking my time. I'm taking my time. I just want
real quick question. Let me sneak it in.
Do it in.
If you put out an album, would you rather have like an straight up indie label, or you trying to go mainstream?
Whatever's the best situation right now. Indies are the best situations.
Absolutely.
If you want it to be your project in your mind without anybody
Yes,
telling
indeed.
you what to do.
Absolutely.
But
Is it the best?
it depends, but you need that machine behind you to get it to the masses. So I just want the records to start to speak for themselves, and then whoever hollers, if they come with something that's sustainable or something that's worth it, then we'll talk. But if not, we're gonna go the indie route.
Yeah. Okay. Call in if you don't need to speak to no.
Julito.
Yeah.
929 area code 227-4646. Call in if you have any questions. 929-227-4646. Call in.
Call your boy.
Yeah.
Okay, in the acting and music world, who would you say are your top your top role models that influenced you?
Well, I've been blessed to have worked with a bunch of dope actors and artists as well. On the acting side, Jamie Hector, he played Marlo on The Wire.
He's really
beneficial in my career. Just having his wisdom, and we're from the same neighborhood, so we've had the chance to actually really, talk, and he helped me in life outside of acting, which is dope. Idris has always been a role model to me. I mean, especially what he's been doing, to see him get so far. But if you was to chop it up with Idris, he's like the coolest, laid down to earth person ever, and he's been supportive in my career, so that's dope. And my peers, the people that I'm with every day, those are the people I'm influenced from.
Okay, cool.
No doubt. All right, call in, guys. 929-227-4646. You know the number.
Ladies, especially Julito, would love to hear from you.
That's right. 929-227-4646. Let's go.
So let me see. So what? Besides, say if you weren't acting and doing music, what would you do outside of acting or music?
I went to school for journalism, so maybe I'll be a journalist. I love to write and get stories, and I'm always researching something. So maybe, but I don't know. When I was young, I got in this really early, so I wasn't sure really what I wanted to do in life, but acting has opened the doors for so many things, from writing my own projects to this year I'm gonna direct my own short film.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a joint called Driving Home. My friend of mine, Chris Cartier, wrote a really, really exciting script. So we in talks to get that started in the next few months.
Wow.
So acting has opened the doors for so many different things. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm not gonna just limit myself to just acting. I feel I have a lot more to offer.
And that actually catapults me into the next question. Outside of acting and music, what other talents do you say you have? I know you just gave us a abridged version. You can write, but what else? Where else do you feel like your niche is at?
That's a tough question. I mean, it's more so on the writing end. I love to write. So if I've had so many ideas in my mind of different novels I want to write, and screenplays, and just different things. So I've always been those kids that I've succeeded in school outside of being in the industry. I've always tried my best to make sure that I had something to fall back on. So if it's not gonna be acting or the entertainment industry, it'll definitely be something that could help me in my life to be successful regardless.
And what would you say sets you apart from other actors in your age group, younger and older?
What sets me apart, I feel, is the fact that I'm not gonna kiss anybody's ass.
Yeah,
that's
funky.
just that.
That's my man.
That's just that.
Now see,
you gotta keep it funky.
You're from Brooklyn. You're from Brooklyn. The sun is right there.
No, but aside from that, and we've all heard it,
right?
Especially in our groups.
Oh yeah.
We hear there's this Hollywood casting couch. How true is that?
What's the Hollywood cat? I don't know what it is.
We keep hearing
casting
couch.
We keep hearing there's some Illuminati.
No, it ain't even about Illuminati.
You know,
it's Hollywood.
Oh nah, I don't.
Yeah, that's what we mean.
I don't know nothing about that. But it's so funny. I recently, the last few days ago, I got offered to play a part to play a homosexual in a film, and I turned it down. I'm not gonna devalue myself as a human being for anything.
Now wait a minute. I gotta kind of beg to differ on that, because when you look at a lot of big actors, they have gone that role.
Will Smith.
At the end of the day, let me change.
Will Smith.
Let me
Wesley Snipes.
Let me change what I said. I'm not gonna devalue
That's
myself.
How your name start picking up.
This early on in my career,
I can respect that.
Right. That's first and foremost.
They paved their way, because even when Michael Douglas did Liberace, the Liberace movie show.
Well, Caucasians and African Americans in that aspect of it is completely different. That's just when Caucasians do anything, and they don't have to explain themselves to anybody.
Right.
As African Americans, we have I still walk in the hood. I still walk in my old neighborhood. So I have to be a little more mindful of the roles that I take because I'm still I'm still around. I'm still around.
That's what I was about to say.
When you're but it also happens to do with when you're on a bigger plateau than just being a kid who's still auditioning and things like that. Then you could make those decisions because it's the art. And I'm never against it, but right now I do have my values that I stand for. Still, at the end of the day, I go to church every Sunday, so I still have my values that I stand for as a man. So I won't. And then it's a difference of how it's portrayed. What's the film? What type of what is he doing? It's not necessarily. Is he gonna just like men and be touching men? Because there's a difference because I had this conversation with people on my Facebook, and they were like, a friend of mine had a really, really good point about it. Because someone said, well, if you have everybody always has a problem with actors playing gay, but what about when they play drug dealers and when they play, thieves or robbers or killers?
True.
But my thing is, when we play drug dealers, we're not selling real drugs. When we play killers, we're not actually killing a person. But when we play gay, we do actually have to touch a man. And I wouldn't want to put myself in a role where I can't give my all, because I cannot give my all with touching a man. That's just, and that wouldn't be fair for the director, for the viewers, or for anybody. So it's not even about devaluing myself to the extent. It's about me being able to give my all, because I'm a method actor. So I'm gonna be in character from when I start shooting until the end.
Correct.
I can't be going around kissing a man. That's just not what I'm gonna do. So
let me ask you a question. Did this conversation ever come up with you and Omar from The Wire? Because if I'm not mistaken, I never saw him as an actor prior to that role.
Right.
Correct.
No, we've never spoken about it. I mean, me and Michael, man, that's one of my closest friends as well. And outside of whatever he's done on the screen, he is a dope dude. So if that's for him, he chose that, and look where it got him. He's huge right now.
Not only that, because he went from that transition, and I loved him in Boardwalk Empire. He was so dope in Boardwalk Empire.
He's an excellent actor. He's really good.
Like, at one point when you saw him, it's just like you can't get Omar's image out of his head. But then when he went to Boardwalk Empire, it's just like he was like that gangster that every girl wants. Right. He's such a gentleman, but he has that ill side to him, and it's just like, son.
I look at life like this. What's for you is for you. Your path is your path. I can't look at any actor and say they did this, so I'm gonna do it because it worked for them. I have to do what I want to do
Right, you
and
gotta
what
do
I'm
what works
gonna
for you.
do. And if it works for me, like
you
this
gotta build
role
your own
specifically,
foundation, you know?
this and the thing is, this role specifically did not work for me. I felt after reading the script. Maybe 10 years from now, I'm gonna read a script about playing someone, and it may work
Right.
at that time and at that place. It may work. So I don't know.
Never know.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so let's get back into some music.
Right.
You dig? Mr. DJ, we can get back into it something. Know what I mean?
Baby, don't just stand there looking like you wanna do something to me. You got that look in your eye like you wanna prove something to me, yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Yeah, baby, don't just stand there looking like you wanna do something to me. You got that look in your eye like you wanna prove something to me, yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. I like how you look when you lay in that road. Yeah. Look at you winding and winding and winding so slow. It's okay, baby, I don't mind if you take a drop. But it's only for a minute when I feel it, girl, you know how it go, eh. Somebody hit the back, make a nigga wanna come right back. Look at them tats on your body. Girl, it really bring the freak up. Hey, you the one that's turning me up. You the one that did it, dog, and screaming all out it. You been tryna blame me for freaking up, but you the one that put it in your mouth, hey. Yeah, baby, don't just stand there looking like you wanna do something to me. You got that look in your eye like you wanna prove something to me, yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Ice curtain. They'll tell me come get it right now. Your body screaming, come kiss me right now. Can't you say it all? And I want you to sit it down on it. Sit it down on it. Like it's all mine. Come here. Still gon' put it down. Baby, don't just stand there looking like you wanna do something to me. You got that look in your eye like you wanna prove something to me, yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. You act like you got something to prove. Baby, what the fuck you tryna prove? I can see it in your eyes what you tryna do. Get you to the bed, have you ready than the pool? Move from the bed, now I got you on the floor. Wood stroke a fan, now a nigga stroke a slow. You wanna get on top, but wanna get on the floor. It don't make no difference, baby girl, it's still a go. And we steady smoking gas and she booted like a shoe. She a freaky girl, it ain't much she won't do. My bitch like bitches, so you know what I'ma do. She gon' take your bitch and we gon' fuck that hoe too. Two bad bitches left up in the coop. Both of them bitches be piped through the roof. And you know they both keep a check like swoosh. I had to get the film just so I can have the proof. Like it's all mine. You got that look in your eye like you wanna prove something to me, yeah. Yeah. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Only thing that's in our ways like love. Yeah. Baby, I'm just standing there looking like you wanna do something to me. You got that look in your eye
Dollar signs.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Ray D. Rockefeller. Shout out to the Lady DV. And our guest of the night, my man Julito McCullum.
You gotta let the R roll. Julito.
Ain't no R in Julito, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Wepa.
You gotta let the Spanish roll. Just let the Spanish roll.
Julito. You know what I mean? I said it like I said it. Julito.
So you are which form of Spanish? Because I know one.
I'm Colombian.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got a private jet. Let's go.
Word up, right?
Colombia food. So let's get it poppin', kid. Let's get it poppin'.
Yeah. I want to ask you one more question. What can we expect from you in the near future?
Oh man, a lot. Like I said, I'm back on the right path. I'm not that I strayed off, but we in a good situation right now. Like I said, the projects that I have, I got like 3 movies this year. My project. My music side, I have the joint is called Motion Picture Volume 1. So I don't know if it's gonna be an EP album or mixtape, but that'll be out. A single will be out before the summertime. Okay. And just you know, it's turn up time. 2015 gonna be a good year.
No doubt.
I mean, brother, if you could do an EP, you know what I'm saying? Because we see a lot of people doing mixtapes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Of course, you are who you are, but
right.
It's like if you could do that EP to kind of break it off.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Break it out. But that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's right. And that's what the vision is. But you never know where records could take it.
It's true.
You never know. Like if you got a huge record, it could blow up and then you could end up having an album. So wherever it takes it, but we're gonna drop this record ASAP and hopefully it.
I was saying we got first dibs on that, right?
Of course.
You have the email, you have the phone number.
Yeah, most definitely.
We need to be in on the listening party, all that.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I'm looking at the project to drop in the summer or like in the summer, maybe August. So yeah, so you know y'all definitely invited to all, and y'all gonna get the records ASAP. So word up.
That's what's up.
And I have one more.
Okay.
And this is important for his acting career.
Absolutely.
And it kind of piggybacks off of our White Oscar topic from last week.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Last week our topic was the White Oscars, to where the year before we swept up, and then this year we got nothing.
Right.
What awards do you foresee yourself winning in the near future?
Just want to say we didn't get nothing. Even though Selma, they didn't get Best Director or Best Actor, they are in it for Best Movie of the Year. So
they
that's
are.
big.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. Even though I haven't seen the film yet, but I would think she deserves Best Director and he would deserve Best Actor.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
I see Oscars in my future. I see you know, all of those accolades, man. But it's at the end of the day, if it doesn't come, it's whatever. As long as the people give me the recognition, the awards really don't matter.
And that's, you know what, that's dope, because that means at the end of the day, this is who you are. This is, you know, you don't need that stamp of approval by having your bookshelf or your fireplace filled up. As long as your people around you give you love, that's what's up.
Like The Wire, we never got nominated for an Emmy. One time, and it was like for writing, like something real minuscule, but the people love it.
Right.
I still get 6 years later, it's been off air, and I still get stopped in the street every day off of it. So as long as the people love it, then I'm cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's something you buy on DVD and you watch it when you 50, 60 years old, and you show your kids this. You like, yo, this was very essential.
It was historic. It was historic for what the industry, because we don't have that. I mean, we got Power now, we got Empire, Money and Violence is picking up, which is cool, but it was the first of its kind. And on the TV
for
side.
that role.
What you think about that show?
Which one?
Empire. Last night, the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen,
PC. Politically correct. Now, I auditioned for that character that was introduced yesterday.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, for the guy he was in jail with. He went to go visit him in jail.
Oh, okay, Titan.
Yeah. I auditioned for it, and
and they turned you down.
Yeah, it's a cool show.
It is what it is. Things happen.
Well, in other words, what the ladies want to know, Julito.
What's that?
Who's the special lady in your life?
My daughter.
She is so adorable. Have y'all seen his daughter? But not that lady. The second lady.
What's his tea?
My man. What's in this Kool-Aid?
I've been doing this for a long time. Y'all ain't gonna get me politically correct.
Sorry, ladies. I tried. But he said Canarsie, and Canarsy's kind of big. Come on out to Brooklyn.
I don't know, man.
Catch him at Footprints.
I know I gotta move, man.
Now you gotta move.
Gotta move.
Oh man.
But thank y'all for having me, dog.
No, we definitely
thank you, brother.
Humbly appreciate you coming on, showing us love.
Definitely.
Cool cat. You don't meet too many people in the industry that's very humble and laid back, and that could just be one of us.
Right.
We're at the end of the day, we're all human, and some artists, no matter what form they take on, they get to become some queens, and you be like, come on now, you gotta check them.
Unfortunately, my thing is, right, I sat with a girl a few years back, like 8 years back, and I was chopping it up with her, and she said she grew up loving this guy. I won't say his name, but she grew up loving this guy, and when she met him, he was an a-hole, and she never liked him since. And that's what I don't want in my life. At the end of the day, our supporters and the people who ride with us are the reason why all of these people are millionaires and doing what they're doing. So if you got the chance to chop it up with them, give them at least good conversation, at least a picture, at least, whatever. Stay true to yourself, because without these people, we wouldn't be anywhere. So outside of that, I've never let it change me. I've always been me. I know where I'm from. I know what I went through, and money or whatever the case may be, it won't change me. So I'm cool.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
We do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into this next track. Who is the next track?
The next track is from my man Fifth Ave. This is Lights, Camera, Action. My man Fifth Ave. Shout out to whole BK.
Let's go. It was such a
chico. It's not like 9-5. I'm scared to sell these new guys at work. You look at their pants, they laugh at their shirts. They say it's better wang, but I think they're telling me. The game is fucked up. It's fucked up.
Check it out. I'm about the lights, camera, city in action. Niggas know they be acting all day, all day, all day. About the lights, camera, city in action. Niggas know they be acting all day, all day, all day.
Yeah. Introducing coming to the stage. Big Fifth Ave representing front page. Flatbush, Brooklyn, the city of NY. Balls and hooks, let me handle my B.I. Fort Greene to C.I. The blocks in between. Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy, 718. VIP, Vanderveer, Ben King Supreme. We running the stack deep when I'm coming with my team. Oh yeah, this year, I know I'm finally here. I ain't going nowhere. Courtesy of the Veer. So when you hear me say yeah, you know I'm getting amped up. Do a nigga dirty like laundry in the hamper. Shitting on the game like a baby with no pampers. Copper top spring out, make niggas scamper like roaches with the lights on. Squeeze it like a python. Young Mike Tyson, boss like M. Bison.
I'm about the lights, camera, city in action. Niggas know they be acting all day, all day, all day. About the lights, camera, city in action. Niggas know they be acting all day, all day, all day.
Work like a laborer, think like an architect. Cut through the chase, going straight to the heart of it. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you wanna see the snakes, cop yourself a lawnmower. Son, when you grow up, don't be like that nigga. Skinny jeans cats, worshiping rap niggas. I keep it all original, religious is true. If you can't be yourself, then who the fuck is you? Niggas popping mollies got me lost for answers. In the presence of a man, you should pull your pants up. Man, listen, I'ma do me, the same nigga that you hear, the same nigga in the streets. I love me some me, yeah, there's no compromising. I ain't got no time for the shucking and the jiving. Surviving and advancing like the NBA playoffs. I put a lot of work in, I ain't taking days off. Y'all niggas way off base with the nonsense, promoting that bullshit. Non-self-conscious, follow due process. Live from the projects, lights, cameras, action. Y'all
Burn only after you done broke
up, I looked up and realized how much it's really changed. Look how far we really came, I would never be the same. Understand this, I came from a tribe that's very managed. And when it comes to love, simply put, we just banded. Got it, damn it, how the fuck did I lose that? She left her heart in my hands, how did I bruise that? Crossroads of a soul from a love grown cold. I can only say goodbye to what my arms wanna hold. Or in that over bullshit, so I'ma just say it. I still love you now, so no reason trying to fake it. I hate it, and it shows, but what can I do? Yeah, my arms let go, but my heart holds you. And the truth is, yeah, I'm mad as fuck, but you'll always be my juicy. I never give up. Yeah. Boy. More juicy. And this nigga in the mirror keeps pissing me off. Keep saying, fuck it all, dog, you still a boss. When I look him in his eyes, I can see that he lost. Guess he drinking like I'm drinking, cause his eyeballs glow. I wanna tell you how I feel, but I don't feel you understand. I'ma fuck up some shit, cause I'm only just a man. I lost my game plan, cause my teammate was you. So my heart is in these bars, and me cremate the poof. Stupid how quick things can change. Familiar into strange, guilty parties with no blame. Damn shame, yeah, it hurt, but I'ma smile through the pain. With a love that's untamed, and a heart wrapped in flames. In the wind, I'ma be, hit my celly if you need. I'ma still hold you down, even though we both free. I gotta keep it G, you a real part of me. Said I gotta keep it G, you a real part of me. Yeah. What is it, baby? Uh-huh. So, do it. Not perfect, but I gave you all of me. And whether right or wrong, I still kept it G. I wanna write a song, but can't find my heartbeat. So at night I stroll alone just to let my soul breathe. At ease, please hit me when I say this, cause I ain't with the fake shit. Your love was real, so I can't replace it. Can't figure how I wasted so much of my time. Believing you was mine, getting mad cause you was crying.
Everything to change, you don't act the same. Started getting paper, started tricking with them lanes. Nigga hoes, how you gonna try me like that? Oh no, nigga get your shit, hit the motherfucking door. You done fucked up, love don't live here no more. I thought we was better than that. Try to play me for a fool, should've known better than that. Everything was cool till you got caught in your act. For real, for real.
I'm back again. You know it. You know it.
I hope you niggas ready.
Heartbreak hardest from going
This is Triple X Productions.
I think I got it. Cause I got money on my mind. Cash in my pocket. Got them haters clocking me. I know they wish that G would stop it. I just get it. I'm a boss. Put my cash in my hands. It's a fetish. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. Cash in my pocket. Got them haters clocking me. I know they wish that G would stop it. I just get it. I'm a boss. Put my cash in my hand. I just get it. It's a fetish. You don't even understand. I make money move when I say so. I got different faces on payroll. These niggas talking they big money. I get tax free, no street money. I can triple up on your weed money. Don't no bitch, no nigga from me. Y'all haters can't take nothing from me. Them crackers can't take nothing from me. I'm stacking up on y'all pussy niggas. From squeezing triggers to pulling figures. I don't even wanna talk about the music, dog. No nigga gon' spit realer. I'm sicker than you and your bitch know it. Jordan game, so I gotta score it. On every scene like Harris Ford. I'll rank you, but you didn't know I got money on my mind. Cash in my pocket. Got them haters clocking me. I know they wish that G would stop it. I just get it. I'm a boss. Put my cash in my hands. through. Lean his ass like the Eiffel. That right cross is a rifle. I get hot for this money. Make my bitch go and pop for this money. He can get those and bust for this money. Don't get chosen, mark for this money. Got high little dots in it. Money on my mind. Cash in my pocket. Got them haters clocked at me. I know they wish that G would stop it. I just get it. I'm a boss. Put my cash in my hands. I just get it. It's a fetish. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. Cash in my pocket. Got them haters clocking me. I know they wish that G would stop it. I just get it. I'm a boss. Put my cash in my hand. I just get it. It's a fetish. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. Money on my mind. You don't even understand. I got money on my mind. Money on my mind. Oh man, I think I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I think I made it, man. God, see what God. Is that me? Hold up. 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 Million status, my flow. Model status, my hoe. All about my fatty nigga, my hustle never go broke. I got my rifle top with a scope. Ain't chasing no high, cause a nigga stay blown. Big boss at my eyes, stay your show. If you really getting in, motherfucker, now you know. If you really getting in, close that door. If you really putting in, book a nigga for a show. Man, I better never show, let the nigga getting dope. Better count it up high and keep it on the low. Most of the time a nigga dies really cause of what he know. Or he crossed the lines and he owe. And I ain't never been that type of dude that just let these fools just go. Relaxed on my boss shit. Rodeo, but don't floss it. Kill myself, it won't cost shit. Your life is free and I tossed it. This music shit is so easy. My flow game so breezy. These groupie hoes so sleazy. My pockets nacho cheesy. Let's eat, bro. Hold up. 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 Hold up.
Yeah, we back, folks.
I want to get into this glow party for listeners out there. This glow party is April the 4th. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want tickets, y'all have to call up. I have the flyers out in March. So if anybody interested in the glow party, hit me up.
All right, sounds good. All right, when's the glow party again, Skip? What date? What time?
April 24th.
April 24th.
We're still working on the time, stuff like that. So I have the whole detail between March.
All right, so shout out to my man Skip Dollars for that glow party movie. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, correction with that. I'm getting feedback saying it's actually the 4th.
April the 4th.
April the 4th.
Yeah.
All right, so 4/4/15.
April the 4th, 2015.
Copy. So that's
all right.
4/4/15.
More details to come on that. It's a little sketchy right now, but that's cool. We still got time. Bring all the teams out.
Right, I want to shout out my man real quick, Lady DB. I want to shout my man. Shout out to whole Detroit. Shout out my man Black Tier, HDZ Radio holding it down. They coming on after us. If y'all want to log on to that show, go to your Facebook.
I don't know what you did, but it wasn't good.
Okay, no cross promoting. So, what we're going to talk about tonight is, apologize for that. What we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about
all the way over here. Nigga them, no.
Well, let me get my shout out. I want to shout out to my boy Damian Cash, the Bucket Boys. Last week they was up here, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Cash, I hope you're listening. D, I'll see you next week. Holla.
All right, we only share that to the shout out to the whole hood, shout out to the Harlem, the whole BK, the BS. I'm a man, Kaz the Blast. You already know him. My man, Dame Hoff. You know what it is, brother. Now, I mean, Lady DB, we gonna get into it. About a young lady that married herself.
Desperate. That's all that spells.
Why is it desperate? Because there's women out there that got burned and scorned and what have you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the aspect that could be taken from that.
No, that can't be taken from that. That's just El Desperado. At the end of the day, love is a gamble. You're going to gamble when you have your heart invested into another human being. Right. This is why they say physically and kinetically you're supposed to be careful whom you lay with, because you have all of that energy recycling from one to the other. What's she about to recycle? Her menstrual?
There you go. We know how she consummated the marriage. You dig? And my thing is,
how? I'm curious.
Come on, D.
No, if we gonna talk about it, let's goddamn talk about it.
All right, more than likely she got a nice big old vibrator to consummate that marriage. That's how she consummated that marriage. She consummated it by herself.
I don't know. I'm starting to notice this is becoming a trend, especially with successful women that have surpassed, some men out in today's society. Right. Back in the 90s, I'm a 90s girl. Then the new, 2000 came, and I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. I don't care what you say. There's a balance for everyone in the universe. Right. There is gonna always be. What did he say?
He says a text message.
He said something about benefits. What you hearing?
Oh, he said friends. He said benefits.
What fringe benefits? Yeah, I mean seriously, because I don't understand. Before I was always told that as a successful woman, you can't have success and a platonic or intimate life. Right. One is gonna override the other. Right. Bullshit. At the end of the day, you have to be able to look at your mate or your not even significant other, your prospective mate, right? Your partner. Okay, we're gonna come on over the camera. I'm gonna introduce Nazeem and Bianca, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, and I'm gonna use these two as a perfect example. Bianca being Exhibit A. Welcome, Bianca. She done took off her rug. Thank God. Y'all gonna have to share seats a little bit or stoop like you sitting, Nas. We're gonna take Bianca, right? Bianca comes from a more affluent family than Nazeem. Right. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but they found the balance in it right now. And I'm pretty sure when he got with her, he was like, yo, she got dough. I'm about to brag shorty. I'ma get in some of that BK money. And then he naturally fell in love with her. It's a balance, because when you really meet Bianca, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be like, yo, come on. And I see where he balances her. Oh, pull back the camera. Yeah. I'm sorry. This lady that went and married herself, I can't. I can't deal with the women proposing to men. I can't deal with
that right there. To me, a man should always propose to a woman.
Not only that,
and for this woman marrying herself, and for her sister to officiate, I was just like, how do you, as a reverend, pastor, or anyone of the cloth, officiate that? That means you're fixing the Bible, you're fixing the word to a family member, and that should be morally against all kind of rules and stipulations, if I'm wrong.
No, you're not. But in the same sense, what it is society has made this okay.
Right.
We were grown, especially those of us that come from industrial age parents. We were grown to where mom stayed at home, right. Dad went and dad brought home the bacon.
Right.
Then we grew up in a generation to where there was no daddy. Daddy wasn't bringing home no bacon. Daddy was barely bringing by himself.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And it was just mommy. So mommy became mommy and daddy.
Right.
Then we got into a generation where the kids can't even tell who the fuck mommy and daddy is. And it's like, it's sad. It's really sad. So now you have these women that have these limitations on themselves saying, well, if I'm not married by 40, I'm just going to marry myself. Bitch, no, you need to get you a life. That's what the hell you need to do. I can't. Seriously.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that topic? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's out there. Everyone has another significant other.
Yeah, say it with your chest out. Nah, say it with your chest out.
Say it with a little bass.
Everybody has other significant other.
There we go.
So, everybody's out there. Everybody got a loved one.
It's not easy to find love, but you'll find it one day.
Oh my God! You did see that's a real Bianca. That's the real Bianca there. So when are you gonna marry Bianca? I'm being a troublemaker right now.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
I'm putting all the pieces to the puzzle now, and I'll have my stuff together.
Okay.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon. Okay. See when they say that means the engagement gonna be about a 10-year engagement, and then I'll holler at the club.
You know she gonna beat you when you get back on the train, right? Wow, she talking cocky.
Oh man, something. I guess she don't got it on, but it is there.
Is there?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me. If you're watching the show right now, you can see Bianca and you can see Nas. There is hope. There is someone out there for everybody, because I would have never pegged these two to be together ever a day in my life. I saw her with a Caucasian man with a part down the side, slick to the side, wearing plaid shirts. Not a doctor. Maybe an accountant. I gave you an accountant, not a doctor.
What about me?
I saw you with Shaquita down the street.
You locked up, player. You was like, you locked up. You saw.
I give her the Audi, and you give me the whole thing.
Listen. You saw her jumping out the limo. You was like, yo, I'm about to bag that. I'm about to bag that.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you serious how I'm at.
All right, you got 2 minutes. Go.
So I was in Burger King. I started working there, whatever, and I thought she was cute. I didn't know who she was. She was at a nice.
Didn't know you was messing with the boss's daughter.
I didn't know at all. I swear to God, I did not know. So one day, I asked her, I'm like, hey, what's up? Can I get your number? We started liking each other. From there, we headed off or whatever. And ever since I started liking her, and it's been real ever since. So
how long you been together?
We've been together for 2 years, going on 3.
Oh!
Hold on, they gotta get the story straight.
Skip even woke up off of that one.
Wait, 2 years? We've been together for 3 years and 4 months. I've been counting.
Oh my!
How you miss a whole year and some months?
Wow.
Damn, nah.
She gonna beat you when you get on the train.
You in the super dog
That's
house,
1 year,
brother.
no play.
Oh!
I think you better take the headphones off now. Word. It's done for you, kid.
You in the super dog house, like
straight facts. Straight facts.
You in the subway, bro.
Look, she tight too. Look at her face.
He like, but I love him.
I love you, Jody.
Man, these niggas ain't shit out here.
Brothers, she didn't mean to throw the N-bomb, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. She's stopping him right now. I apologize. Brothers aren't
mess. That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
Brothers aren't mess. All right.
But guess what? They love each other. She gonna beat him on the way home, and he gonna beat her tonight in the bed. That's all that matters. Now listen, it's been a lovely show. Again, last shout out to Julito McCullum. Follow him at I am Julito.
Shout out, boy. Shout out for coming through. Shout out to whole Brooklyn.
Right.
And I'd like to give a shout out to my lovely girl supporting me. Always be here on the show. KP. Katina Polite.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my missus. Shout out to my missus. We gonna wrap this up, y'all.
iCreate Radio, Instagram, Sush31, Instagram, Ray Daniels.
Ray D. Rockefeller.
That's not your Instagram name. Follow suit, please.
Okay,
I'm sorry. My Instagram is at Ray Daniels 150.
I know that's right.
Yeah, Instagram, DJ Skip 1 on Instagram, Facebook, Skip Entertainment. You can find me on there.
Make sure you tune in next Thursday, every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I had a bit of a slip of the tongue.
And a bit of yakety smackety. Thank you, folks.
But yeah, that damn juice you gave me. Next week I got the bottle. This is ridiculous. I can't.
We're having another week. Listen, folks. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good
God
night.
bless. Good night.
God bless.
Good night.
Night.
We ain't gotta stop. Oh, girl, come climb up on this bed. I'ma take you way up to the top. Oh, and once you reach your climax, babe, I'ma take you right back to the top. Right back to the top. I met her on a Thursday. Lil' mama, are you thirsty? We can take a dip, I swear I want her in the worst way. Lil' mama went to spell me, I'm from the school of hard knocks. She can drop it down when the bass drops. She got her own house, drive her own car, looking like an angel, so I had to pray to God. Oh my Lord, this chick bad. She can get what she want, just put it in a bag. I pop a couple tags, spend a little dough. We can hit the club like we bout to do a show. Freak on the floor, freak in the bed. Lady in the streets, cause she smart with her head. Got her own bread, she don't need mine. This her jam, put it on rewind. Twerk with your spine, it's your birthday. Tall glass of water, are you thirsty? King. Girl, come climb up on this bed. I'ma take you way up to the top. Oh, and once you reach your climax, babe, I'ma take you right back to the top. Right back to the top. I know your body tight, just let me be your zipper. Working girl by day, tonight you'll be my stripper. Tongue between your legs, what have you doing sit-ups? You ain't got no worries, long as daddy keep his dick up. Nipple on your nipples, they should call you dimples. Rubbing on your cheeks, no filter, no pimples. Got it soaking wet, her body so soft. I had her mind fucked before she took her clothes off. Shorty love a boss, I rep 3 kings. Lil' mama royalty, every king need a queen. Caliente, she call her sensei. Master in the sky, Miss Berry, what my friends say. No Kuta Kente, don't call me Toby, but I can be a slave. Rewind what she told me. Hit it from the back, get her ass a slap. And shorty dropped it down low like she had a heart attack. We ain't gotta stop. We ain't gotta stop. And once you reach your climax, babe, I'ma take you right back to the top. We ain't got